what do you think it's going to be before we start?
What?
Before we see it, what do you think? You think it's going to be good? Did you watch the trailer?
I saw the trailer.
Yeah?
Looks very interesting. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Think it's going to be good?
Yeah.
どうしたのママは
Alrighty.
それ食べさせたら
Looking forward to the movie.
It's going to be alright. I think it's going to be okay. Not sure. Pretty solo was good. Yeah. I mean, he lives. So it's always good.
ユリが映ってる。
Good afternoon. Ticket. Thank you. Shoplifters is down the hall to the right.
家族になりすましていた人たちが一体何を目的にこの家に集まっていたのかは未だ謎に包まれたままの状況です。
子供に万引きさせるの後ろめたくなかったですか他にも教えられること
So we just saw Shoplifters. And so what you think?
All right, so all right, stop.
All right, so you liked it, right? Or you didn't like it? Overall?
Overall, I liked it. You know, when things started getting a little more exciting near the end, you know, things picked up the pace. Got really interested in how his family got together and just the connections of the people in the family.
What
I didn't like was I felt early on it was kind of slow. I was having a little hard time getting into it at first, and trying to figure out everyone's story, what was going on with these people.
Right.
But it kind of connected towards the end. That's what made it better.
All right, cool.
So I gave it 78 out of 100.
All right. And should people go see it if they like the trailer, or should they wait to get home? What do you think?
Yeah, check out the trailer, see if it's something that you'd like, and go check it out.
And okay, so go see it in the theater, or wait till you get home?
Oh, that way. Yeah. See it in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you like the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the microphone's right here. Anyway, how do I look? Do I look fresh? Take my turn it off here. Okay, hold that. All right. So you know the rule of thirds. You know what the rule of thirds are.
Yeah.
So like, there's three. If you break it into 3 bars.
Okay.
So you want me in like the middle of 2. Okay. You got me?
Yep.
Thank you. All right. So first of all, my hat is amazing. Thank you. I already know that. Second, this movie, The Shoplifters, or Shoplifters. I don't know if it's The Shoplifters or Shoplifters. Either way, fantastic. It's a Japanese film. It was amazing. You know, I thought it was well written because every character felt real. They had strengths and weaknesses. The story had ambiguity in it. You had to figure out for yourself what to like and what to not like. What was your level of upset based on the behavior of these characters? First of all, it's about shoplifters. People are shoplifting. So you got to be like, do I like shoplifting? Probably not. You probably don't, you know? I personally was like transported back to when I was a little kid and I shoplifted. And I was like, oh, look at they got these things, you know? And I love this. You ready for this? This is, and then he would go, and then, or was it this hand? Anyway, it was consistent throughout the movie. You know, this hand gesture, and these hand gestures are sort of like almost like a dance move or something so specific to the story in the movie that I'll remember that. I just loved it. I love those hand gestures. The child acting, usually you can't get good acting out of children. This one, it was fantastic, and these were little kids. And maybe Japanese have less work labor laws. You know, maybe they had these kids working tons of hours, and that's why they got better performances. But either way, I don't agree with that. but I do agree with the extraordinary performances out of them. The story was unpredictable. I didn't know how it would go. There's surprises throughout the story. Each surprise I didn't see coming, and I enjoyed. I wanted more. You know, at one point in the movie, I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna end. It's gonna end on sort of like this happy note. And then I was like, no, it's not gonna end on a happy note. But I would have been happy if the movie ended. And then there was another point in the movie, and I was like, man, I would have been happy if it ends right here. I was like, they're giving me more. They're giving me more great story. And I thought it was compelling. It was a story about family, but done in a different way that I haven't seen in a while, or seen ever really. Just really unique. And I love the fact that I didn't know any of the actors, so I didn't have any expectation of how their performance would be or whatever, because these movies are telling a story. It's like a magic trick. And if you know the actors, sometimes you're like, okay, I know the way they're gonna handle this or approach this, or how they're gonna sound, or what kind of actor or what kind of roles they typically do. And in this, you have no idea. Also, they didn't cut very much. You know, there was a lot of solid, long shots. It wasn't super, all these camera movements. They had to do less with more. It was amazing. There's a scene where they have a snowman, a melting snowman. And I thought that's miraculous, because we would never do that, because we have shooting schedules here and you got all this stuff there. I guess they just waited and they made an actual snowman and they let it happen. It was fantastic. I just thought it was great, man. And yeah, well, I saw Bill Street last night and I thought, man, some of this dialogue, not so good. Some of this acting, not so good. Here, I was like, blown away, man. I was blown away. I thought this was great. I thought it was really, really great. I would recommend everyone should see this. I mean, it's just, I mean, maybe I'm biased because I see so many movies that when something's different, I give it like major kudos, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was charming, and I loved the characters. I felt for the characters, felt sympathy, empathy, and frustration all at the same time with these characters. I thought it was great. I give it a 91 out of 100. I think it's one of the best movies I've seen all year, and yeah, it's fantastic. Should be nominated for one of the best foreign language films. So that's it. Peace and love. Kyle was great on the review, wasn't he, everybody? All right, good. All right, come be on the review. I'll make you famous. You know what I mean? The 70 people that watch this will know who you are and know what you think about movies.
子供にはね、母親が必要なんですよ。
産んだらみんな母親になるの？
でもほら、血が繋がってない方がいいってこともあるじゃん。